Yo, so it looks like Young Philly is back in the UK from the videos that we've been seeing on his official Snapchat. You know what happened with Philly? He's been accused of some heinous things by a woman. I don't believe that what he's been accused of is real. I feel like this person's made it up. But we don't know anybody, really. All we know is that Young Philly is a persona he portrays, and that's all we know. We know him from the internet. We don't know him really. The only people that really would know him is someone like Chunks. Chunks has now since moved on from the Young Chunks and Philly show because he didn't know how long the process would take of him being cleared or charged of anything. So he couldn't sit down and wait for him to be cleared of things. So what he done, he just went ahead and started his own show. But here he is. He's at home, hugging his family. He's finally home. He's chilling out. This looks like his mum's house. I don't know if these are his kids. I've never heard of him having kids. It might be his nephews and nieces. Could he has like a house where he has does his content. So I don't even know if this is the actual house that does his content in, but it don't look like it. It looks like his mum's house. Nice, chilling with the curly hair. Wow. So, yeah. From what I can take of all this, it's a bit weird because we're seeing images, but we ain't hearing anything. So, it looked like Philly is still has this code of silence, which isn't his fault. He can't speak on the proceeding trial because you can't really speak on it right now. So he's still silent, but he's showing us that he's home, he's happy, and he's with his family. That's all he wanted to be with. And when he was in Australia, here's a weird thing: when he was in Australia, you didn't really see much of him other than a couple of viral videos here and there. But he didn't really post anything, even on YouTube. He didn't post him, so I thought there was like a ban from him posting anything. Maybe there still is a ban, but not on him posting stuff anymore. It's more of a ban on him talking about the trial. But at least he's home now and he's not in some weird foreign country because he had to spend money on hotel fees. He had to get rented accommodation over there, and that's expensive. Especially when all your YouTube and your financial income has dried up because you ain't posting no more, you ain't making more videos. So that's expensive. I've been in situations where my revenue's gone. I'm just living off fumes of what's in my account, and I ain't as rich as Philly. I keep my living expenses low. So if I was as rich as him, I think he could absorb it until he gets back on his feet. Hopefully, he gets cleared of all this nonsense and he gets back on his feet because it's sad that he should have his whole career taken away from him over someone's allegations. It's really bad that that can happen to someone. I wouldn't wish that on anyone because it's the process of everything that's been happening. That's his punishment, really. But at the end of this, he could be cleared of everything, and the whole process of it has lost him income. It's lost him backing from Heinz. Remember, Heinz was they had a source with him. So all that he had lined up, gone. And the thing is, would it come back when he's cleared? That's the question. Because they should give him back all these endorsements that he had going on because it's not fair that someone accused him of something that wasn't even real, and then they take everything away from him, everything he built up over years. It's not fair. Some people say life isn't fair, but it's one of those things like you should be very careful when you get involved with women, especially when you're a high profile person. They have less to lose and you have more to lose. I don't want to become, when I'm on YouTube, I'm thinking, I don't want to become famous. When the more famous you are, the more you have to lose. And even when there's allegations that aren't true, it can still stunt your whole career. And this is we've been through. This is kind of new to me because I've been covering YouTube for a while, and I haven't really. We've seen now the rise of like YouTube megastars, people like ISO Speed, Kai Cenat, KSI. YouTube is relatively new in that sense that now mainstream media, Mr. Beast, I'll leave him out, yeah, and Logan Paul. You're seeing mainstream media taking these guys really serious. Where before, when I started YouTube, it was just a website people would just upload videos and play about with. But now they see the money coming through and they see that they have a whole generation growing up with them. So it's a good 10, 15 years of work. So they raised a whole generation of kids that now follow them. And they are now the big stars because traditional TV's out the window now. People don't really watch that anymore. I get more information from YouTube and I get more entertainment from YouTube. And that's a fact. In the future, that's where it's going to be, live streaming and YouTube. And streaming Netflix. Normal TV? Who's going to watch that in the future? So this is new that you have something like this happen to him because it's new to him. He didn't expect this to happen to him. He's never been through this process before. Because it's never really happened where, something like this happened to a YouTuber. We've seen this in real time. We've seen the process of how it happens. So it's a lesson to other mainstream YouTubers and streamers. Be careful what you do with women. Because you start to lose your financial income when you're accused of certain things. That's what I need to say. Anyway, I'm out. Like and subscribe.